Casey Cochran signs with the newly formed Rockstar Energy Factory Racing GasGas team. Austin Forkner, Stilez Robertson, and Jordon Smith join Triumph Factory Racing alongside Jalek Swoll and MX2 rookie slash MXGP rookie Andrea Bonacorsi signs with Fantic and much, much more. Now, before we get into the news, let me tell you about the Motocross Network magazine. Head to the MXNetwork.store and check out our magazine. This is the latest one, issue number 10. We have quite a few of these left if you're interested. We have my Australian writer who runs Always Moto. He writes in it. Sometimes we have Johnny Hopper in there. We also have our newly hired British or slash UK, whichever you want to choose, UK writer and journalist Jordan Barber in there as well. So we've got a variety of sources, a variety of opinions and perspectives. So yeah, go check it out. We also have some leftovers from last year. We have this one. We also have this, and we even have, I think that was issue number 5. We even have issue number 1. Issue number 1 from a couple of years ago. This is vintage at this point. Jorge Prado, when he first got on Red Bull KTM MXGP back in the day. So yeah, if you want to see where we started, issue number 1 isn't that great. But yeah, issue number 1 is available if you want to look at it, see where we started. It's not our best one, but it's cool to see how it all began. But issue number 10, go check that one out. This is our best one yet. Quite a variety of points of view and perspectives in this one. So yeah, check this out, the MXNetwork.store, or click below this video on YouTube store. We have all of our magazines on there as well. So yeah, head to the MXNetwork.store and go check it out. All right, let's begin with Casey Cochran. Rockstar Energy GasGas Factory Racing has announced the signing of Casey Cochran for the upcoming 2025 season. Cochran, previously with Husqvarna, will now join forces with GasGas teammates Justin Barcia and Ryder DiFrancesco. At just 18 years old, Cochran made his professional debut this year, showcasing remarkable talent by securing the fastest qualifying time at Hangtown and clinching a third place at Spring Creek. His transition from Husqvarna to GasGas marks a strategic move within the Rockstar Energy family, maintaining his partnership with the brand. For the 2025 season, GasGas will field Cochran and DiFrancesco in the 250 class, while Barcia remains as their sole rider in the 450 category. Meanwhile, Rockstar Energy Husqvarna will see RJ Hampshire continue his campaign, aiming to defend his 250 SX West title before transitioning to a 450 for the Outdoor Series. Malcolm Stewart will also ride full-time in the Premier Class for Husqvarna. Notably, Christian Craig and Pierce Brown have moved to Star Racing, and Guillaume Ferez, the Spaniard, is set to return to the Grand Prix circuit, MXGP, with Triumph as well. Casey Cochran said in the announcement, quote, "I'm super stoked to join the Rockstar Energy GasGas Factory Racing team for the 2025 season. With so many familiar faces around, especially having been a Rockstar athlete since my early amateur career, the transition has been seamless. I'm excited to have new teammates that I can learn from and build fresh relationships with as we gear up for Supercross. The crew we have is incredible, and the bike is feeling great. I'm ready to get out on the track and show everyone what this team can do together. Let's do this." Now, Casey's not alone. Casey Cochran's arrival to the new team comes in addition to his former team coordinator from Rockstar Energy Husqvarna, Sean Murphy. He will also be joining the freshly formed team, so it'll be good for him to have some familiar faces around. Here's a quick clip from the team. They released a quick video with his announcement, some riding and some other stuff, so I figured I'd throw that in there. Here's that clip. Overall, I'm pretty excited with this signing. I'm pumped to see GasGas staying in the paddock, unlike MXGP, where they have pretty much wiped out GasGas completely, except for some EMX stuff. I'm also pretty excited to see the new formation of their factory GasGas team. That'll be cool to look at in 2025. Now, I think Casey will find a stride quickly and show his true colors next year. It shouldn't be that hard of a transition from Husqvarna to GasGas. Now, I know a lot of you seem to think they're the exact same bike. They're not the exact same bike, even though they're made by the same parent company. They are slightly different, so either way, it shouldn't be that hard for him to transition to the bike. Hopefully, the team setup works for him as well. He had some good rides this year, but he was kind of held back by mistakes and tip overs. That's expected, though, with a rookie. So hopefully he likes the new team and does better in his sophomore season the next year. All right, on to our second big new contract, and that is Triumph Factory Racing adding 3 new riders. The rumors we've known about for a while have finally been confirmed. Triumph Factory Racing is set to escalate its presence in the SuperMotocross World Championship for 2025 by expanding its roster from 2 riders to 4 riders. The team will welcome Austin Forkner, Jordon Smith, and Stilez Robertson, joining the already confirmed and signed rider Jalek Swoll. This expansion comes on the heels of a successful inaugural season with their 250 bike, highlighting Triumph's growing ambition and commitment to the US-based Supermotocross series. Now, originally they were supposed to add the 250 to their roster in 2025, but that project has been pushed back to 2026, so they added a few more 250 riders to make up for it in 2025. Now, I'm still kind of confused about this, considering a small MXGP satellite team called FF Racing is a Triumph-supported team and already has a 450, and will be racing it next year. It's a bit weird considering the factory team in MXGP and here in America doesn't have a 450 yet. So I'm kind of confused on that one. I'd love to get some clarification on that. But yeah, I'm pumped to see these guys being added to the roster here anyway. And I'm speaking about the 450. I'm excited to see what the 450's got on that small satellite team. Alvin Oslin being the top guy signed on that team right now. Anyway, here's what the new riders had to say on the Triumph team. Austin Forkner said in the press release, quote, "I'm super excited to be a part of Triumph Factory Racing. I'm already so happy after just a couple of weeks of work with the team. I really like the team of personnel that has been put together here. I think it is going to be a brilliant year. Of course, I'm motivated to capture their first SMX win. It would be huge for both the team and me. It will be a lot of fun building together and working towards that point." Now, here's a first look of Austin Forkner on the new bike. It's not the highest quality video, but it's something. So here's that clip. On to Jordon Smith. Jordon Smith said in the press release, quote, "I'm really happy to join the Triumph Factory Racing team. After watching the progress that the team has made in their first season, I have been on the bike for a couple of days and feel great. I'm excited to work towards the team's first win. I have had a good couple of years, so I feel like I'm in a positive spot to battle for wins each weekend and ultimately the championship. I love the team that has been assembled here. Everyone here has the same mindset and ambition." Now, I couldn't find a clip of Jordon riding specifically, but Triumph did release a clip of their full team lineup, so you can get a glimpse of every rider in this video. So here's the first look of Jordon Smith on his new machine alongside his teammates. All right, on to their final freshly added rider, Stilez Robertson. Robertson said in the press release, quote, "I'm so pumped to join the Triumph Factory Racing team. The bike has been amazing so far. This is an incredible group of people. There's a lot of history to be made with the team, and I'm excited to be a part of that. I would love to deliver their first win. I'm so excited to move into the future with this team." Here's a first look of Stilez on the Triumph 250. Now, I'm going to be honest, besides Jalek Swoll and maybe Jordon Smith, this will be kind of a rebuilding year for all 3 of these new additions, in my opinion. Forkner obviously had that massive crash earlier this year and was almost pushed into retirement, but he decided to keep his career going and he healed up nicely, so that's good to see. But I think 2025 will be kind of a make or break year for Forkner. If he stays off the ground and remains consistent, you know as well as I do, he will be a title threat. But if he gets injured again, this will be like the 7th, 8th year in a row. I don't know for sure. I personally think it's time to quit. It's nothing against him. He's a super talented rider. Everyone loves him. But at a certain point, it's in his best interest to retire. I mean, he was really lucky with this crash this year. He's lucky to still be walking. And frankly, he's lucky to still be with us. That could have been way worse of a situation. So you have to ask, when do you call it quits? Now, hopefully that's not the case. I have high hopes that he can stay off the ground and remain consistent this year. So that's my hope for him this year. But yeah, it's cool to see Forkner with some change. He's been with Pro Circuit Kawasaki for a long time. It's a bittersweet change because when you think of Forkner, you think of Pro Circuit and Mitch Payton. But this will be a fresh chapter for him. That'll be cool to see. All right, now regarding Stilez Robertson, man, oh man, did he have a bad go at it the past year and a half, I think. Many surgeries, I think 5 from late 2023 and throughout 2024. Mostly it's been just him trying to recover from all these. So I think 2025 will definitely be a rebuilding year for him. We know he can perform. He didn't do that bad in early 2023. He ran around top 10 consistently in both motocross and supercross. So that was good to see until his injury, that is. So he just needs to focus on his health and rebuilding throughout 2025, but it's good to see him on the team. And finally, Jordon Smith, he's proven himself in the past couple of years. Many good performances, top 5s in pro motocross, podiums in supercross and supermotocross. So I think as long as he acclimates to the Triumph quickly, he'll be a top contender in 2025. We'll have to wait and see, though. Overall, pretty awesome announcement to see all these guys being added to Triumph, and I love it for the team. I love it for the riders. I love it for the sport. It's just awesome to see, and I can't wait to see what they got in 2025. All right, on to the next couple of stories. These aren't really big contracts. They're gear deals. I wanted to include it just because, I don't think everyone's super interested in it, but it's something to talk about. It's a talking point. So we're going to start with Justin Cooper, the star Yamaha rider. He has been with Thor for a long time in his 250 career. And then this year he switched to Alpinestars gear, helmet, and boots, along with Oakley goggles for his 450 rookie season. Well, it was announced today that he will be switching to Oneal gear for 2025. And to be honest, it looks pretty good. I'll throw that up on the screen right now. Now, I can't quite tell what his helmet and goggles are. They haven't announced what his deals are with that, but if you zoom in close enough, it kind of looks like an HJC logo at the bottom of the back of the helmet. And then the goggle kind of looks like an Oakley. You can kind of see on the edge there an O. So that's my guess, HJC helmet and Oakley. HJC's been kind of having a comeback. It's I forgot about it for a long time. Then in MXGP, a few riders got it. And then this year, Evan Ferry, he had it. So it's cool to see HJC coming back. Obviously, the helmet and goggle deal hasn't been confirmed yet. So take it with a grain of salt. That's just going by what I can see in the picture they posted. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. It's kind of an irrelevant story, but I figured I'd throw it in here anyway to those of you who are interested in that sort of thing. Not a major deal, but it is a new contract for Justin Cooper. Now, the next one isn't for sure yet, but Cooper Webb. He announced yesterday his separation with longtime partner Thor. Now, although nothing has been confirmed yet, it is rumored that he will be in Fly race gear or FXR in 2025. I've heard both rumors. I've heard both sides. It sounds to me like he's going to be in Fly, but we can't be sure until the confirmation. I'm not going to stick my neck out here and say it's guaranteed either way because I don't have a contact with either Fly or FXR. With that being said, I can't confirm nor deny the merit of these rumors, but the people I've talked to, it seems like Fly is the most likely, but FXR is an option too. Those are the two strong rumors for Cooper Webb's gear deal in 2025. I'm certain we'll get the announcement here soon. All right, let's now switch to an MXGP deal. Andrea Bonacorsi, he was an MX2 rookie and MXGP rookie this year. They switched him up to the 450 midway through the year in his rookie MX2 year. Kind of crazy, but it worked out. Fantic Motorcycles is thrilled to announce its latest signing for the 2025 MXGP Motocross World Championship season, and that is with Andrea Bonacorsi. The 21-year-old Italian will join the MXGP ranks with Fantic, riding the Fantic XXF 450 alongside teammates Glenn Coldenhoff and Brian Bogers under the Fantic Factory Racing banner. Bonacorsi's return to Fantic marks a significant milestone, reuniting with the brand where he clinched his EMX 125 European Championship back in 2020. This reunion opens a new chapter in his racing career as he steps up to the premier class full-time, aiming to leverage his past successes into this new challenge. Fantic, under the leadership of Louis Vosters, I think I think that's how you pronounce it, not sure, has decided to bolster its MXGP team, adding Bonacorsi as a third official rider. This strategic move underscores Fantic's commitment to competing at the highest level of motocross. Now, like I mentioned, the rookie, Bonacorsi, he moved up to MXGP pretty prematurely this year, but he was pretty successful. He had an impressive impact. He finished in the top 10 of the championship standings despite a late entry into the season. As a former champion in both EMX 125 and EMX 250, Bonacorsi is poised to make significant strides in the MXGP class, eager to imprint his legacy with Fantic while riding their 450. He's definitely got the talent. He's proven that this year in just his rookie year. So it's going to be awesome to see. Now, Bonacorsi said in the press release, quote, "It is great to be back with Fantic after 4 years. I already know most of the people here. I know how they work, how passionate they are, and how eager they are to succeed. Everything is in place to achieve great results next season, especially with Lewis team, which is definitely one of the best in the paddock. I can't wait to start working with them and to be back behind the gate with Fantic, a bike I won my first European title with. That's already says a lot. I am really excited." Now, although we haven't gotten a clip yet of him on his new bike with his new team, we do have a clip from the team themselves of just Bonacorsi walking into the headquarters and speaking with the team members and the team owner. So I'll throw that clip up right now.
Ciao Bona, bentornato a casa.
Grazie mille. Grazie.
Vedi, ti abbiamo preparato lo squadrone per l'anno prossimo. Dai.
Ciao Andrea. Ciao.
Spero che sei partito con noi, adesso sei ritornato.
Più grande.
Uno un po' più grande, proprio. Siamo tutti molto contenti che tu sia tornato con noi.
Grazie, grazie.
I'm pumped to see it. Obviously, they should have good chemistry considering he won a title with them a few years back. Hopefully, that confidence and comfortability is still there for 2025. I'm a little bummed to see him leave Yamaha as he did so well with them this year, both in MX2 and MXGP, his rookie season for both, nonetheless. But hey, he's tested and proven on Fantic, so it should be a good deal for him. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking he might lead the team next year. I mean, Glenn Coldenhoff did okay this year. Bogers had a couple good finishes. But Bonacorsi has a lot of potential, and I think he could head up the team in 2025. So this is going to be interesting to see. I'm pumped to see it. All right, to cap off this contract video, we're going to look at some contract extensions. All of these are actually for MXGP. We're going to start with Honda HRC. They will be keeping all 3 of their riders for 2025. Those riders being Tim Geiser in MXGP, Ruben Fernandez in MXGP, and Ferruccio Zanchi in MX2. Now, they didn't get into the nitty-gritty of the deal, how many years it'll be and all that, but they did say that all of them have contract extensions through 2025 and potentially beyond. So that's good to hear. Geiser obviously did incredible this year, fighting tooth and nail for the title. Zanchi had a halfway decent rookie year, and Fernandez, I mean, he was injured all year, but they have good chemistry. I think this team works well for him. So as long as he doesn't get hurt next year, I assume he's going to do well. All right, on to the next team, Monster Energy, Factory Yamaha MXGP. The same goes for this team. They will be keeping all 3 riders they had this year. Maxime Renault, who was actually the only one who was signed through 2025 already. So that contract has already been in place, but they did confirm Jago Geerts and Calvin Volandren will be extended through 2025 as well. So it's good to hear that. Volandren had a halfway decent year. This was his first year on the factory team. Geerts kind of riddled with injuries, and obviously Renault as well. So they had a bit of a struggle-filled year, but they're all incredible riders, and I'm sure as soon as they all get healthy, they'll do incredible. So it's good to see they're all extended through next year. Finally, we have Monster Energy Yamaha MX2. Again, same thing, extending all 3 riders' contracts through 2025. Those riders being Thibaut Benestant, Carlos Reysulis, and Rick Elzinga. Again, no specifics on the length of their contract, just they are signed through 2025. It's good to see. Those are all really solid riders who can one day be title contenders. I'm glad to see them stick with Factory Yamaha. Thibaut Benestant, obviously incredible. Carlos Reysulis, he did incredible this year in his rookie season. That was awesome to see. And Rick Elzinga, he's kind of up and down, but he can be somebody. So it's awesome to see them all stick with Factory Yamaha MX2. All right, guys, that's all I have for this video. That's all the new contracts for 2025 we have in the past couple of days. But it is November, so that means all these new contracts will be announced. So I'm certain I'll do another video on this topic. But that's all I have for now. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below on all these contracts. Don't forget to go grab a copy of our magazine on the mxnetwork.store. Go grab a copy. It supports us, keeps us up and going, and we kind of want to revive the motocross magazine industry, and we love doing it. So as long as you guys go support us, we'll continue to do it. Don't forget to go support our sponsor, Blood Lubricants, as well. Blood, incredible oil company. Don't chintz out. Get the good stuff, American-made premium oil. So the link's in the description to save money on that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video.